Thunderbolts. You know, at first, last year, I did not have any excitement whatsoever, especially when they put an asterisk by Thunderbolts. Looking at some of the preliminary trailers did not leave me any excitement. Also, from a Silver Age perspective of my channel, I was having a hard time embracing how this connects back to the Silver Age, Golden Age of comic books, because Thunderbolts really did not come into existence until the late 90s, which is really after the Silver Age and Golden Age of comic books. And then if you take a look at the movie structures, it also, once again, comes after that. And some of the characters are involved in this. You know, Ghost, there was some things in there, but not much. But, you know, Val is the only one that really goes back to the early days of S.H.I.E.L.D. One time in the comic books, she was the love interest of Nick Fury, and she danced around good, evil. She was even Madam Hydra in one form at one point. But basically, she is a Contessa whose parents were killed, and she was embraced by S.H.I.E.L.D. and developed, and Nick Fury liked what he saw in her. And so now, in the movies we have today, I'm not 100% certain, but it kind of looks like she did take over the CIA, and she's talking about Thunderbolts. I'm basically saying, as you can see some of the trailers, we don't have the Avengers right now to count on. There's a big void. And I think that void on no Avengers might be starting to be filled by Captain America Brave New World, especially with Sam Wilson being Captain America. Hopefully he will help develop the team. However, getting back to this, looking at this, I think there's some definitely interesting, cool characters. Obviously, they've always done a poor job in my mind of Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, developing him more, showing him more in a hero mode, which he should be. And I think he's also got a slight comic side to him that we've seen in the TV show, The Falcon, Captain America the Falcon, that was on recently on Marvel. We saw them going back and forth, Winter Soldier and Sam Wilson going back and forth. So I think there's a thing there. And obviously, when we got a chance to see more about Black Widow's sister, Yelena, I think she's going to be a fun character, self-deprecating, and I think that's great in this kind of movie. I think this movie's, I don't think it's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy type thing, but I don't think it's going to be a Suicide type thing that DC, Suicide Squad thing that DC's trying to be using, but I think we're going to have some fun along the way. I think we're going to introduce a villain that there's no way that these guys should be able to beat them with their conventional skills, strengths, and that. But I think they're going to learn how to work together as a team to overcome something that is better, bigger than them. And I think this is going to be the start, a strong start of the new direction of Marvel Universe, grasping back to what it used to be before we get to Fantastic Four and the Doom tales. I think this is going to be very fun, very interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want to see more of Val. I want to see more of Black Widow's sister, Yelena. The Red Guardian, I think he's going to be a major character. He, by the way, he also did appear in the comic books. First time he was appearing was in Avengers, somewhere in the 60s time frame, like 1967. I think the issue was number 63 or 67. I can't remember exactly. But he was a greater threat. Most of the time, the Silver Age and Golden Age of comic books, he never met Captain America because he was more before Captain America got thawed out of the ice. But I think he's going to bring some fun. And we definitely have a very fractured person in the Ghost. And I think there's going to be some cool tales and things that are coming out of this. I think we're going to chuckle a lot. I think I'm going to look forward for this the most of everything Marvel's putting out until the Fantastic Four. So I'm going to excitedly looking forward to this one. I think it's going to bring some of the TV stuff back, the fun TV stuff we saw earlier, before we start getting into She-Hulk type scenarios and that. So, hey, I will give more theories and content near future on this. It's very important to us. Please subscribe and like. I'm trying to grow this channel from new. We're just starting this from the early beginning stages. But I really want everything this channel is about is embracing what happened back in the golden age and silver age of comic books, movies, and TV land. And I'll put a video out as to what that all entails on another date. Please like us and subscribe. Thank you for your time.